One of the most important pages of a website is the contact page, where people can get in touch with you. Especially if you have products and services that you sell with your website, it's important that people can get in touch with you to find out more information. So here on Video School Online, I have a very simple contact page that works really well. First, I created this image with a bright smiling picture of me and a how can I help button, trying to just personalize my website a little bit more. And then down below, I have the contact form. And this is created with Fast Secure Contact Forms, a plugin that I'm going to show you in just a second. There are hundreds of options for contact form plugins, but there are two that I'm going to show you. One is the Fast Secure Contact Form, which is the one that I'm using for videoschoolonline.com. It's relatively simple to use. Visually, it's not the best. Graphically, it's not the most seamless integration with a website. And the backend isn't as easy as another plugin called Contact Form by WP Forms. So for our website that we're working on, I'm going to show you how to use this one. So go ahead and install this one. Just search for WP Forms and it should be the first one that shows up. After you've installed and activated it, go to the WP Forms menu and click on Add New. Or if you're on the All Forms page, you can click Add New from there. Here we can give a name to the form. So for me, I'm just going to call this contact page. You can follow a template or you can create your own. Let's just create a blank form for now. Now we can easily drag and drop the different options from the left onto our contact page. For example, we might want to include a name box, an email box, and a paragraph text box. If you want to find any more data about people submitting information on your contact page, you can add a multiple choice question, a drop-down menu, or some checkboxes with a list of things that you might want to find out about that person. There's also what they call fancy fields or payment fields that you can add, but you have to purchase the full premium version of WP Forms. But this is typically what you would want in your contact page, just name, email, and paragraph. You could also add a single line text. Say you want to find someone's website out, you can drag it on to this editor, click any of these modules to edit it, and then it comes up with the edit options on the left. And then we can change the label name from website. For that, I wouldn't make it a requirement, but here is the checkbox to make it a requirement or not. Say you don't want to include their last name or require them including their last name, you can click on the name field and change the format from first last to just simple name. But I like requiring or at least having the option for the first and last. Under settings, you can change the way that your message appears to the person when they get an email. For example, under notifications, you can change what the from name is if you want it to be the website name, or maybe you just want it to be your name. And under confirmation, this is the message that they'll receive after submitting something in the contact form. So you might want to include, right now this is the default, thanks for contacting us, we will be in touch with you shortly. Maybe you want to say with you in the next 2 to 3 business days. And then maybe you want to say something like, in the meantime, feel free to check out my list of blog articles or my YouTube channel that answers some frequently asked questions. Or maybe you have a FAQ page that you want to direct people to. You could also change it from a message to going to URL if you want to redirect them to a specific page. Once you're happy with your form and your settings, click Save, and then click Embed. What we can do is now take this short code, which is what this is called, copy it, and embed it into our contact page. It does have a tutorial if you want to watch that, but I'm just going to go to my contact page. So here I am on my contact page, and I'm going to click Edit Page. Now I'm just going to add the short code right there in the middle of this visual box. Say Update, and then click View Page. And now you can see our contact form good to go. Now, if this were my contact page, which it is, I would include a little bit more information like I did on the Video School Online page, maybe just some sort of verification or some sort of explanation of what you're looking for or what types of things you expect to hear from people in the contact form, or perhaps, again, you want to redirect people to other pages or information so that you don't get bombarded with too many submissions on your contact form. So this contact form looks really amazing, really clean. One thing that I would add to prevent spam is a reCAPTCHA, which is a Google tool that is added to all kinds of forms so that it can prevent bots from spamming your website. Here you can see on my page with Fast Secure Contact Form, the CAPTCHA code where people have to type this in. And as annoying as it is for someone to have to type that in, it's a wonderful tool for preventing spam. To add that to your WP forms, go under WP Forms menu under Settings, and down at the bottom you have reCAPTCHA. Click the Visit reCAPTCHA link to go to the Google page and click Get reCAPTCHA. It's going to ask you to register a new website. And once you walk through the steps, it's going to give you the CAPTCHA site key and the secret key that you can plug in and save. Next, go back to your contact page form, and you might have to refresh this page. Then under Settings, go to General and turn on Enable reCAPTCHA and press Save. Now, if anyone visits your contact page form, they'll get this I'm not a robot reCAPTCHA, which is the new way that Google is figuring out if someone is a spammer or a bot or not. So people will actually have to check this and be verified to provide a comment. For this example, you get one of these image pop-ups where it asks you which images have a street sign. And so the user has to select all of them, click verify to be able to submit a comment on this form. So that's WP Forms, and again, it's very simple to use, and if you want some more advanced tools, you can sign up for a premium account, but with what you get with the light version, you can go ahead and get started. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next lesson.